Enterprise Content Management Solutions from IBM has long been an industry leader in the content management domain. In this short video, I will discuss the basics of an ECM solution and how we have revolutionized content management for many of our clients in the transportation industry by making ECM work for their business needs. Here is an overview of IBM ECM and how it can help your organization improve efficiency at each step of your document-centric processes. We first start with the content. When I say content, I'm talking about content from any source. It could be electronic documents, for example, Word documents, spreadsheets, presentations, design documents, or even emails. Then there are also physical documents, such as invoices that you receive in the mail, or faxes, legal documents, contracts, pretty much any physical document that can be scanned and electronically archived. Then there's also mobile documents that you capture from a mobile device. So ECM can handle content from any source or any format, which allows your organization to have a centralized repository for your content, which eliminates multiple or duplicate copies and provides a single source of truth for your data. Once we have this content inside the content management repository, we have a world of possibilities. With BPM, also known as Business Process Management, we can immediately and automatically trigger workflows and processes that would normally be done manually. For example, approval cycles can be easily implemented to ensure that a document has been updated, reviewed, and approved before it is published, which is a critical feature for document types that require formal review cycles. In a minute, I'll be showing you some examples of how an ECM and BPM solution can significantly reduce your operational efficiency that will ultimately result in immediate and downstream benefits. In addition to business process management, an ECM solution also helps you manage the life cycle of your content, from the point of capture or creation all the way to the final disposition. This can help you reduce storage costs by retaining documents no longer than legally required. In addition, an IBM ECM solution provides a set of applications for legal, IT, and business users that enables organizations to eliminate risk and reduce data management and discovery overhead. Once the content has been stored inside an ECM repository, IBM's OmniFind has sophisticated search capabilities that makes it easy for your users to quickly find and use or modify the content they need to access. Content analytics also allows you to extract business, market, or customer insight stored in unstructured content to improve your products or services. You're probably already accustomed to analyzing volumes of structured data using business intelligence tools, but it's the analysis of unstructured content that reveals the other half of information that can be critical to improving your products, customer services, as well as reducing costs. So now that you know what an ECM solution can do to make your organization into a smarter and more efficient business, it is the fact that an ECM solution easily integrates into your current enterprise applications that make it a seamless solution for your users. Here are some of the more widely used enterprise productivity tools that integrate with IBM's ECM, allowing them to easily and securely access content. Finally, don't overlook the importance of capture and its ability to provide significant cost reduction and productivity by transforming volumes of paper into digital formats. Now that we have a better understanding of what ECM can do, let's take a look at its business case for the transportation industry. What we've found is that ECM has an extremely strong business case for this industry, where the amount of paper documents can be overwhelming and also very difficult to manage. Massive amounts of paper such as the bill of lading and the waybill are being used every year in the process of shipments of goods in international trade. According to a United Nations report, 7% of the cost of international trade is used on paper-based administrative processes, which is equivalent to roughly $600 million American dollars. If the transportation industry continues to manage the paper documents generated by the supply chain process with outdated manual methods that involve filing cabinets, mail envelopes, copying machines, overnight pouches, offsite storage, and the whole slew of overhead involved with paper processes, they will continue to run the risk of losing documents, protracted payments from customers, growing costs for storage, and many other problems. In contrast, with IBM ECM and applications developed by business partners, transportation companies can gain significant efficiencies in the processing and management of these documents. One IBM ECM customer, for example, was able to shorten receipt of payment for services by 15 days, resulting in an immediate improvement of its cash flow. This financial benefit is in addition to all the other benefits that they're already getting, such as time and cost savings of storing physical documents, finding, sharing, and consolidating documents, eliminating printing costs and duplications, and also the risks of losing documents. So, everything I've said so far are actually things that SIA has actually implemented for our customers. Our first example here is a mandate that we did for a customs broker. When transporting goods across the border, these transactions typically have a significant amount of supporting paperwork involved, such as customer shipping documents, truck manifests, government visas and certificates, etc., etc. And more importantly, the transactions and processing of these documents are very time-sensitive and must comply with strict government regulations. Furthermore, customers often want to receive copies of all the shipping documentation along with their invoice. For a customs broker, their customer satisfaction and loyalty clearly hinge on the ability to clear shipments through customs in a timely fashion. So by the time that the freight gets to the border, the customs have all the document required to clear the truck as quickly as possible. Like many other transportation and logistics companies, this client used to manage their paperwork manually, making their core business process slow, costly, and inefficient. What we did for them is we deployed an enterprise content management and workflow solution to handle the end-to-end capture, management, and distribution of shipping documents for their brokerage division. Documents were scanned or imported using Kofax Capture, and then archived using IBM DB2 Content Manager. A centralized rule-based document distribution process automated the preparation, printing, and mailing of customer invoices and supporting shipping paperwork in a single integrated document package. By providing paperless straight-through processing, this solution has significantly enhanced the responsiveness, efficiency, flexibility, and resiliency. The customer was able to significantly reduce the lead time required to get customs documents processed so that the actual shipments were released as and when they arrived at the border. A centralized billing process also ensured that the customers had access to the billing documents, along with supporting documents. This has resulted in significant cost savings by reducing invoice and lead time, reducing collection efforts due to minimized document handling, and therefore reduction of errors. In another mandate that we did for a supplier of transportation and distribution services, they were already using a capture solution to scan the paper-based proof of delivery and storing them in an IBM content management system, so that way their customers had on-demand web access to these documents. However, they needed to reduce the time taken to prepare these invoices. So the solution we had for them was to use a mobile handheld device to electronically capture the proof of delivery signature. Then the image of the signature is then automatically transmitted to the central office, where it is merged with the electronically generated proof of delivery and archived in the ECM repository. So this complete document is then immediately available for invoicing or also for customer viewing. The benefits of the solution included the following. 1. A reduction in printing costs due to the fact that they no longer needed to print the delivery documents to be signed. 2. Reduction in number of documents to scan into the repository since a physical paper copy was no longer needed. And 3. Faster invoicing time since there was no need for the signed paper copy to return to the central office to be processed. In one other mandate, we helped an organization that specializes in general transportation services and private fleet management. They had a business need for faster collection of driver timesheets, as well as to reduce errors by reducing paper handling. The solution we designed involved the creation of a mobile application that allowed the driver to collect the information and automatically update the back-end dispatch system in real time and electronically generate a route sheet. We also used an onboard device to automatically collect the necessary information, such as GPS data, time, speed, fuel consumption, and also, with this device, driver entry was minimized using a touchscreen and voice recognition functionality. The benefits from using a mobile application instead of traditional paper-based data entry included the following. Transaction processing was accelerated since the information entered into the mobile device can be consumed right away, and also more accurate invoicing since they no longer needed to depend on human handwriting. An easier and more streamlined driver payroll process, better communication with the driver, resulting in faster response time to route modification requests, and finally, on top of all that, management were given access to a dashboard with performance information, allowing them to understand how their drivers are performing. And this wraps up our video about ECM solutions from IBM for the transportation industry. For more information or to get a free walkthrough to see how ECM solutions can benefit your organization, please contact us at info@siaaccess.com or call us toll-free at 1-888-842-0500.